Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. So I absolutely adored this season. And the way that you've written these unsubs is just so mind-bending and mind-boggling that how did you guys go into this? Being able to allow us to have some empathy for the bad guys.
Yeah. It's Thank you for saying all of that. And we I feel like we've always tried to do that. We've always tried to show the why. It isn't always a sympathetic why, but in this season, I feel like even Damien, who, was Gold Star and like doing horrible things in that premiere. By the time Felicity Huffman's talking him down, I want to cry for him. I just feel so bad. Um, and then, of course, in Piranha, which was before that, wow. I mean, his Roger Song's journey as an unsub was really devastating. By the time he realizes, well, I don't even know if he realized what we realized, which is nobody's alive in that house. But it is like a devastating sort of season when you break down like those unsubs. Like, yes, it's a win. We caught the bad guy. We saved the doctor from being hurt, but it just feels like a massive loss um, in that way.
As I did actually want to bring up that episode because that one broke my heart. I mean, I think as a writer, so I could see it all playing out, but it broke me.
Oh,
Where did that idea come from?
so we had the idea in stages. So the first was what if what if this man is killing men he thinks assaulted his wife? And that story was sort of the fastball down the middle version. And then it was like, well, what if all of that is a delusion? It's not just he's put in his head that infertility treatments were assaults, but this whole thing is made up. So it came in stages, but we and because you watch the show, we don't do delusional unsubs to that level very often. And so when we do it, I think it's that extra gut punch of like, oh no, it's not, you know. I mean, and we had all those sweet scenes with him, um, being a caring person. So it was just really hard to know that that wasn't real.
As there has been so much this season of just proving that it's not all black and white. These unsubs, they're not all monsters who are just out to be monsters. And
Right.
I absolutely I've adored that this season.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll jump into Garcia. There's a moment in the finale. She stares down Voit and makes him uncomfortable. I love that. Where did that idea come from?
So we've always said she's, we call her our sunshine or the light in the dark. And it just felt like with all these boys in that hallway, it was a testosterone game, right? You've got Void and Alves and Tyler, and it's like, and so for her just to take those glasses off and march right up to the darkness, and that's something that normally she would not want to do. I mean, she doesn't even like to look at the images on screen. So the fact that she's like, I'm not afraid of this guy, glasses off, stared him down, and to make him uncomfortable was such a win, right? I loved it. I don't, I mean, other than that's who we always say Garcia is, I think Brain Fraser, he wrote that episode, and I think that was his pitch to have her stare him down.
It was perfect. I cheered. I
Oh,
just cheered.
good, good, good.
And we've seen a lot of Prentiss's secrets come out, like different sides to her. And having stoned Prentiss was hilarious. So why this season of, she's just had such a development and like over the course of the last 20 years almost.
Yeah, she's been
Like,
on it a
but
long time.
why this season to bring out all of these secrets now?
Well, it felt like it was really her journey, even from the premiere of this season, knowing that she's been sort of working the case of Gold Star all by herself. She didn't want to bring the team in. She feels guilty over Doug Bailey dying. She's certain it's associated with Gold Star. Turns out she's right. But to get to that satisfying ending, she really gets pulled through the mud. She gets set up by Garrity, falsely accused of something, arrested. Her mugshots on Politico. She's up against it with the director. He's made some deal with Voit. Like she can't catch a break. And so we wanted to really play that, you know what, maybe I'm just done. Like, for what? Like, what am I doing this for? And in that, it's like I'm on suspension for something that I didn't even do. Like, just I could see her throwing in the towel, and then to have her be stoned while having that conversation, and then with AJ, who I couldn't have Paget be on that journey without AJ, because it was going to really touch on their history on the series. And I wanted them to have those conversations of like, all that time ago, like we got kicked out and we're back and we haven't gone anywhere. And it's just really a nice acknowledgement to the history of the show.
That
And
is
just
all the time we have, Alexandria. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
bummer.
oh, I just had one more
What's your
question,
7 minutes?
but no, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. All
Thank
right, take care.
you.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.